Stardate May 1st, 2025, 5 a.m. The clock has just struck. Right off the bat, this type of video probably won't be for everyone. So if you see something at the end of the video title like Morning Journal or I don't know what I'm going to call it, but yeah, if you see this same kind of repeated naming title convention, it might not be for you. But if anyone else is interested, I'll be posting these. I think they'll primarily live on the website Operation Aloha under the blog tab under dispatches from the island. But I'll put one up here on YouTube and see how you feel about it. But for the most part, they'll probably be uploaded here and then unlisted and just posted there. Yeah, so for the last, I don't know, if you listen to this more like, maybe like a podcast, maybe it'll make more sense. But for me, it's more of a just getting my thoughts out first thing when I get up. And yesterday I got up and this was my insight. It's like, you need to record your thoughts, Kalani. What was it? Let's see. Oh yeah, for the last, gosh, today's May 1st. So yeah, the whole month of April, I've been waking up at 5 a.m. or earlier, with the exception of one day. One day I got up at 7, but that was because I got up the day before at 2 a.m. And I was like, okay, let's go. I started that last month by like setting my alarm and just forcing myself to get up. I am not a morning person, but I'm becoming one. It's so weird. It's so weird. I used to be the opposite, night owl and not morning person. But like it's 5:03 right now and I'm already starting to like feel ramped up to get on the computer and do things. Super excited about this project, Operation Aloha. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about kind of what it is and my like true, raw, just organic thoughts on it. It's like at this hour, the engines, the turbines haven't started spinning yet, so I can kind of contain my thoughts. It's funny. So for today, what is it? The 1st. Yeah, today I have to do a couple of work items. Thankfully, they're at home. But then I was going to work on the website. I've been trying more and more and gosh, that to-do list that I created or talked about, I made one. So nice, so nice. But I'm going to work on the website a little bit. Actually, if you guys want to look at it right now, it's operationaloha.com. And you can go check out a website that's not fully live. I mean, it's live, it's online, but you'll see the notes throughout the website where I'm like, placeholder, or I have one, especially on this page, the blog page, it says put anamorphic video here. And then underneath it's like life photos only. Use only 16:9 or 9:16 in a never-ending waterfall of photos. It's like I have to make those notes to myself or I'll forget what my train of thought was for any given web page, and who the hell knows what the thing looks like if I let that happen. Hold on, sip of Zoa, not sponsored, from The Rock. Yeah, so what else? I've been having these morning insights. It's like I'll just, now it's been a month, and I'll wake up pretty much naturally. Between today, I woke up at 4:15, I think it was, and then kind of just gathered my thoughts. And I was just going to record this like on my phone, talking to the phone. I was like, let me grab my little wireless mic. Let's make the audio a little better if possible. So hopefully it is. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, yesterday I was like, okay, you gotta record these morning thoughts. And then today I wake up and I'm like, oh yeah, I should use a microphone, make it sound better. And I'm like, shoot, I might as well just upload it to the web too, because that's part of my whole goal with this Operation Aloha is to fully, to the best of my ability, be fully authentic and transparent as much as humanly possible. And believe it or not, that's hard to do. It's like us as humans, we tend to want to project or put out that best part of ourselves without, it's like live editing. We want to keep out the other stuff. It's like right now, Kona, my Doberman, she's walking around, and my brain instinctually is like, oh, I wonder if her claws on the ground are wrecking the audio. But now I'm like, Kona, come here. Kona. Come here, Bubba. Come here, Bubbles. Kona, come. You're gonna make your special sounds, and then you're gonna walk away. Kona, come here. She doesn't like the microphone. Kona, you don't like the microphone because Kona doesn't want to be in the podcast. She doesn't want to be in the podcast because it's too noisy. Kona, no chewing on your tail. No chewing on your tail. Okay, that's a good Dober. Oh, okay, that's enough. Now it's getting loud. Oh, hi, Yodi. Yodi's just a war machine. Okay, Kona, shush. That's getting really loud just for the rest of the house. Gosh, Dobermans are the best thing in the world. But man, they do their little like slam down paw pounce thing. It's ridiculous. She does it every morning. Oh my gosh, so in love. I want 10 Dobermans. And a Yodi. Yodi's the general. But anyway, so that's kind of what I'm trying to like override, that part of me that's like wanting to be like super polished with things. I did it with the motorcycle channel too. It's just like, go out and shoot a video for 4 hours and then spend 14 hours editing. Oh my gosh, I so see where that all super helped me. Like the idea of making videos here on Maui, for people coming to Maui, it's just, it's going to be so much easier on the body. But it's going to be still its own brutal war. For instance, I've been researching just so much, just stupid little things. Like, I didn't really even know the full history of like shave ice. It's crazy. It's crazy how it was like brought over here to Maui from the Japanese, and it was used during the sugarcane boom here in Hawaii. Obviously to cool off freaking cane fields in Kahului midday while itchy and crazy. Then you have all these like immigrants mixing and melding from imported from different parts of the world. You know, the Japanese, the Filipinos, Hawaiians on the outskirts, freaking everybody coming here, the Chinese. It's like pretty much they imported every culture imaginable. And it all ties together into what I'm trying to do here, which is just so that little thing, shave ice. And granted, at the time, the cultures are not communicating with each other because they speak different languages. Can you imagine being thrown into a workplace and half your crew doesn't speak the language you speak, and then you see that they're hot and sweaty and dying in the cane fields, and you go, oh, my culture, we have this thing. I forget the Japanese name for it. It wasn't called shave ice. Obviously that became super simplified. Oh, shave ice. Shave the ice. Cool me off. Where is it's called I forget what it's called, but I'll make a whole video on it. It's like, it could be a 8 to 10 minute video just on the history of shave ice. And it's fascinating. Like, it was fascinating me, and I don't like reading text. But I'm just like imagining the visuals, and I'm like, damn, man. It's like that feeling where you see that you can be the solution to a problem. And obviously the Japanese at the time, they're freaking dying in the cane fields as well. And they like go, oh, my culture have answer. I shave the ice. I noticed this sugar cane, sweet water. We put sweet water on shave ice. Everyone enjoys it to the point where it's like been today in 2025 totally embraced, if not hijacked by the melting pot of Hawaiian culture, to make it Hawaii's own. What a beautiful story. It's like the cultural divide connected with ice shavings. Get out of town. That's ridiculous. So that's kind of my overarching mission for Operation Aloha. It's like I see so much division in the world today. It's just stupid. It really is really stupid. And the reason I say it like that, it's like, do you guys remember that sticker I had on Athena? It's that black and white sticker. It said, relax, life is just a dream. It's like, I believe that. I don't think life is the end at all. I think it's ridiculous that humans engage in these like divisive, nonsensical, time-wasting, soul-crushing, inspiration-robbing blocks of time in their lives. Like, it's so brutal. It's such a waste of time. It's so boring hating on someone. And it does absolutely nothing for your soul. So it's like, I know people they long to come to Hawaii for that purpose, whether or not they know it. And arguably in the last, since the whole Lahaina fires thing, there is a little bit of a heightened shutdown of the aloha spirit, but it's coming back and it's not going anywhere. It's such a powerful force. Hold on, let's pause that thought. Hi, Kona, are you just coming over? Oh, you're doing your leans? Is that what time it is? It's time to do our leans? Oh, yeah, we love our leans. Right now, she has her head leaned into my foot, which is like propped up on my knee. And she just leans and then like retorques the lean. And then when I scratch her under her ear, she like double torques it and then does these like nose pushes into the object that she's leaning on. Oh, is that why we're doing our leans? Are we leaning because we're a professional dobo? Is it a professional dobo? It got its special degree at the professional dobo school. Yeah, it is a professional. Yeah, but we might have to trim its dragon claws. We might have to trim the dragon claws because they're too loud. Or maybe we gotta get a carpet. We'll get a carpet from the Dobo store. Yeah, we'll get a special one. Okay, Kona, stop you. I know whenever I talk about you on the microphone, you have to nub on your tail. Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, I know. I know. She's a sweetie. She's a sweetie. Okay, go quiet with your dragon claws. Yeah, go quiet. I know she's a quiet dope. Yeah, it's just the I don't know, the bridging, and I see the visitor that comes here, whether it's somebody just coming here for 10 days, 2 weeks. Here, let me see if I can like categorize the different types of people here. So you have your like old school Hawaiians, right? They're generational, multi-generational. Some of them, I mean, all of them, just going back as long as time since the Hawaiians discovered Hawaii. And the deep Hawaiians, they have fully embraced, embodied, and taken on the aloha spirit. It's pure, it's real, but it also has a wall up. And thou shall not pass. You must possess a certain energy to enter that space. You can go to annual events, like whatever. For instance, you could go to like the Merry Monarch Festival that's annual here in Hawaii, and you can get close to the culture. You can get in. You can see a lot of the deep cultural realities that occur here in Hawaii. But it's very difficult for visitors here to integrate. And what I see is a lot of people that end up moving here that kind of just have this screw it mentality. I'll just become aloha. I'll just become pono. I'll live pono. I'll talk about all these terms later, but as a result, they come here and they really believe that they're integrated with Hawaii. But man, a lot of them are so far off. And for whatever reason or another, this island tends to move people out if it doesn't work for the island. I'm anthropomorphizing Maui, but it's true. It's a small island. There's a term here called coconut wireless, and if your spirit is off or your intentions are bad, you tend to get booted from the island. The pressure valve becomes too much. It's like people talk about, it's probably like anywhere in the world, but it just becomes too much, and then you're back to your mainland life and thinking that you're gonna come here and Maui's gonna solve all your problems. It can, but everywhere you go, there you are. So part of the channel is I just want to be very candid about my observations, and try to bridge the gap between the the deep culture here and the new culture, the Kama'aina. Because at the end of the day, now, today in 2025, it's like Hawaiians are themselves are such a small minority, the bloodline itself. So what we're all having to face is like, do you want to keep the spirit alive? It's like my cousin, my blood cousin, like my mom's sister's son. He has no Hawaiian blood in him. I have a little bit, not much. My grandmother, from the Big Island, she had a chunk, obviously passed it down to my dad, and then I got a little more Hawaiian blood, real Hawaiian blood from a bloodline. But hardly anything. I mean, I think it's like a 32nd of Hawaiian blood. I don't think I would even qualify for anything like Hawaiian homes or whatever. But in 2025, my son, who has even less Hawaiian blood, could have potentially gotten into like Kamehameha schools, which in the past you had to have a certain amount of bloodline to get in. But obviously the school needs to market to new students, and they see the decline of the bloodline. So anyways, that's a whole nother, that could be a 2-hour long in-depth video. But so it's like I see the deep Hawaiians, they know the bloodline is slowly thinning out. But what's not thinning out is the spirit. Like I think the aloha spirit is like, it's gonna come back 1,000 times fold, because I see the world just so hungry for authenticity, so hungry for truth and spirit, so hungry for people that aren't gonna fuck them over. And inside of all of those wants, the aloha spirit resides at the core. It's like, it's so pure, it's so real. You get into one, and you can get into it in a non-Hawaiian household, but I'll use the Hawaiian household as kind of the top tier driver behind the aloha spirit. It's like you get him. Shit makes me want to cry. But you get invited into like a Hawaiian household, and you are embraced, like ridiculous, like almost irritating. Like I can't eat anymore. I am stuffed. No, I don't want that used truck that you have in the yard. Nah, take them, bro. That's one extra one. Go ahead. It's that kind of spirit that's like, it's powerful. And it's the same spirit that was flowing when the first mainlanders or missionaries arrived on the Hawaiian seashore. It's like the Hawaiians used to prepare hula at the shore, so they were greeted with this warmth and open arms. And we all see what happened by opening the arms too wide. And that's a whole nother story too. But I think in 2025, what I'm seeing is like Hawaiians that want to, they're willing to open the door of their heart, but it's even hard to describe, because there's like an uncomfortable factor just even being the one who's like proactive in a conversation. So you might go somewhere like the beach or the harbor or wherever, and you might see like a freaking local boy fishing or whatever, and you could sit 5 feet away from him and watch him like throw a net or whatever. And he might never ever even speak to you or even look at you. But if you proactively go in his heart, identifies aloha spirit, It's like very good at instantly decrypting whether or not it's true and authentic. And if it is, forget about it. It's like you can just enter the world of that human, and it's amazing. So yeah, I think Operation Aloha is gonna be I'm kind of looking at it right now as like an edutainment mission from my point of view. And shit, I need a lot of education too on certain things, but man, I've been loving, like, at this time I'd usually wake up and just start reading one little thing about the history of Hawaii or just different elements. And like, I don't want to go all dark on this channel. Everyone knows what happened to Hawaii and how it was, illegally annexed in 1959. I might get into a loose story about the last, like Queen Liliuokalani, the kind of last hold that Hawaii had on itself. But that'll probably be pretty like light. I don't want to go super deep into that because I think that might, I don't know. It's something to think about. I know what I don't want to do with the channel. It's like I don't want to like be doing anything that's created for the purpose of like stoking some sort of political debate. Screw that. It's seriously about bridging divides, and along with, just tons of practical tips for visitors. Like, I think one of my first videos is just going to be like a review of the bag I use to film stuff in Hawaii. Because I see people every day. It's so ridiculous when I see these tourists that come here and they have a giant full-on kit to film or take photos. I can see the argument for a professional photographer, but man, it's like too much kit, bro. We'll get into that later. What else? All right, I'm gonna pause this for a second and go pee. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. This is the first time I'm using this audio recording app, and all I did before I started using it was tested whether or not I can like pause if I have to go pee or something. But then it started out at the beginning, so the beginning of this video might have something ridiculous recorded over the audio. Hopefully not, but if it does, this is the point at 28 minutes and 14 seconds that you'll realize what happened. Shit, man. Whatever, we're leaving it in. If it's messed up, it's messed up. This is my little challenge to myself to not have to have everything like so dialed. Oh shoot, that made me lose my train of thought when I came out of the bathroom. Oh yeah. Let's talk about business. I'll tell you guys what. So I'm super confident with this channel, Operation Aloha, and I've broken it down in a way that I can like manage my tendency to want, like, what I want to do is shoot a segment called People of Maui, and that might be people in different categories. Like, you might have the watermen, the fishermen, just et cetera, even the kamaaina, the businessmen, the whoever, just categorize people of Maui that are doing cool and interesting things and shooting a little mini, like 10 to 15 minute documentary on that person, just hyper focused. But that requires a little bit of production, and I have to put that kind of on the back burner if I want this channel to work. I have to be able to shoot and create a lot of content in a very repeatable way. So at first, I don't think I'm even leaving the house, which might suck for people that want to see Maui. But I have tons of footage on my computer. I have freaking 850 gigs of just drone footage alone. Like, there's so much damn footage. So I'll use some of that stuff when talking about things. But I think tier 1, Kona, leave Mello alone. Mello is not intimidated by your demon ears. You're not scaring Mello. Shh. You guys know Mello, my big fat white cat. Kona's endlessly intrigued by why he never reacts to her scary positionings. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna start the channel. Kona, shh. I'm gonna start the channel with like search-based content. Basically, I wrote down 100 questions in it's either 5 or 6 different categories that I sourced from different places. Some came from Reddit, some came from just raw, like, ask a question and then look through the next like 3 or 4 Google first page landings, first page to 4th page. And many of them are answered, but I think I'll be able to bring way more value to answers that people have, or questions that people have. Because a lot of it it cannot be answered. So what I'll see is like, somebody might ask a question on Reddit. It's like, where's the best snorkeling? And many people will respond and answer the question, but nobody will give like really good additional practical advice, which is time of day, weather. You gotta, like, everywhere is the best snorkeling except for the North Shore. Don't snorkel on the North Shore. But it's like, there's so much beautiful snorkeling. But if you're staying in Wailea and you think you're going to drive to Honolulu Bay and have this amazing experience because you watched a YouTube video that said Honolulu Bay is the best snorkeling, you might be sorely mistaken when you get there and you realize you didn't check the surf report, and there's 6 to 8 foot swells, which are not on the interior of the bay, but will make the interior waters look like clouds, like you're swimming through gray clouds. So there's a lot that can be added and really curated to make very, very hyper-specific answers to many of the questions people have. So I figured my first goal would be to make those 100 videos, and if the channel somehow just starts taking off before that happens, and I have the ability to make more like in-depth videos, or I don't know, maybe I'll have like a running joke or something that's like, instead of asking people to subscribe, it's like, help me get out of the house. Help me get out of the house. Share this video. We need to get out of the pineapple shack. We got to do it. Come on. I have the camera. Everything's ready. It's all ready. Get me out of this damn house. I don't know. It'll be fun. But yeah, I think that's about it for the thoughts I had this morning. I think these, what I'll just call kind of dumping my thoughts in the morning, will help me as I can review them later if I need to. But more importantly, getting the thoughts out, it super like clears up my morning. Because what I've found over the last month is that if I have a thought, I can like jot it down, put it in like a new ideas category or whatever, and that's all fine and dandy. But sometimes they need to be fleshed out a little more. Like today, I'm going to try to shoot the About Me video for the website, which, believe it or not, I've been struggling with. I don't know why it seems like so weird to shoot like an About Me. And then the creative part of my brain starts spiraling, going, oh, it'd be so fun to do this. And then it's like a production where I need to like hire a film crew. So I hope this video, all raw and broken, helps you kind of understand the challenges I'm just faced like creatively. Oh, hold on, let's turn off noise canceling so you guys can maybe hear more of Maui morning. Okay, can you guys hear the birds? It is 5:38 right now. And Maui is waking up for the day. I can hear the jungle roosters in the gulch wanting to come up and mount my freaking expensive chickens. Bastards. Got one of them pregnant. Now we have some hybrids. We have some half hybrids. Some mixed chickens. You guys will probably meet the chickens at some point. They're cool. Organic eggs are good, and Maui's freaking expensive. But that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little raw podcast. I don't know. Does it work as a podcast? Let's try to put the noise canceling back on, because Yodi's got dragon claws too. Okay, noise canceling's back on. But yeah, let me know if this is... I know this definitely won't be for everyone, but if you made it this far, thank you for being a diehard tribe member. We'll tie in some tribe-isms into the new channel. Don't you worry. I know the core. I know the source, the heart of the thermal reactor. I know I'll see you guys in the comments. I'm sure like if tourists and visitors start subscribing, they're gonna be like, who the hell are all these motorcycle names? That's so funny. Good stuff. Alright, catch you guys later, or maybe I'll see you tomorrow morning. Aloha.